Okay, here we go. So we didn't go live on Facebook last night. To be quite honest, I didn't know how. I've never done it, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like something I wanted to do. Today we are. Well, I've been baking since this morning. I've made 4 giant containers of sugar cookies, and now we're on to turtles. So for turtles, which we've never done that on Scott's Kitchen before. So here we got our almond bark. I've already got one in. You start off with a double boiler, put the chocolate in there, put it on medium heat, let that chocolate start to melt. I have 8 other of those packs of the almond bark that I'm showing you. I also buy these. They're called caramel bits. They fit in there real good. And then, of course, you got your pecans and an actual turtle mold. So, and what I do with that is I use a paintbrush, and then I get all the chocolate down into the sections there, and then put that in the freezer, let that set, bring it out, put the caramel in and pecans in. You want to put quite a few, so because the turtles aren't going to be flat here on the bottom. You want to kind of overload them, and then you're going to drizzle chocolate back over them. You're going to put them in the freezer. You're going to let them set in there for, a couple, 2, 3, 4 minutes, whatever. Let them set. Then you bring them out, and you pop them out, and there they are. So pretty simple, but something my grandma made many years ago, and something I started doing a couple years ago. We've never done that on Scott's Kitchen, so I will. I gotta go over here and check the chocolate. Come on with me. So, all right. So here we go. And there it is. So you want to keep it stirring. So you see, you got the double boiler going. Got the chocolate starting to melt real nice, and you want to make sure you keep it moving, of course, because you don't want to burn your chocolate. That thing is stuck. Okay, well, there we go. We'll flip it over. And that one broke right into pieces, as you see. Nice. So okay, so this is what we got going today. Once we're done with the turtles today, we're moving on to, you can call them Spritz cookies. I bought myself a new cookie press for Scott's Kitchen from Walmart. Not a sponsor, but that's where I get a lot of my stuff. So here it is. And my mom used to make those a lot. And you add some red food coloring or green food coloring, but great news. We've got one of the little presses. It's actually a snowman. My mom didn't have that one. She has the cookie presses from my grandma. So they're very old. So this year I just decided to get my own and just keep hers and just keep them protected, So yeah. So that's what we got going this year. We're making plates for all of my drivers at work, and my boss and some other special people. And we will be, though I'm on vacation this coming up week, I'll be delivering those Monday morning. So I'll be at work, but I won't be at work. I'll only be there for a few minutes to drop them off, and should be pretty exciting. We're gonna have sugar cookies, which we still got to frost all those. We're gonna have turtles. Mrs. Claus made fudge, and she made red and green Rice Krispie treats. So it's gonna be quite the sugary mix for everybody. And yeah, so that's what we got going. And of course, we're bringing some up for the kids up north, because without my mom, there's no cookies being made up there, which is terrible. So it's kind of one of those weird things. Like when my mom was young, she just could not bake for nothing. Like every cookie she made, she burnt. And of course, thankfully we had my grandma, and she was amazing. But then something weird happened. I think once my mom became a grandma, all of a sudden she garnered some kind of special power, and she was really good at baking. Now me, I was just been a natural. I always hung out with my grandma when I was a kid, and so I baked from the time I was little. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and I'll be back to show you some as how we do it as the chocolate is more melted. We'll get back on here and we'll get going. So Merry Christmas from Scott's Kitchen. See you in a bit. Thanks.